free. If you want to see an additional 5-minute preview of this next Ultra Vegito episode for free, just sign up to my manga newsletter, mangaletter.com, using the links in the description or pinned comment, and simply enter an active email and your name, and it will be with you instantly after for free. So make sure to check your spam, junk, or other folder if you don't see it. This is a treat for every one of you who cannot afford the Patreon, so enjoy. Love you? I don't know what kind of therapy you need, kid. But how about a hug instead? As violently bringing out all 4 Godslayer blades down at once, Vegito would slice right through the body of Kenji like carving a hunk of meat. And for once, finally, without the Emperor's body exploding into a tidal wave of blood, as while in this mentally unhinged state, Kenji would not quite appear himself. Why? And as Vegito would remove his blade slowly, the aftermath of the attack would look even worse than thought. It's now looking more like a slinky. The young Emperor would now be a mishmash of separating body parts, all just held on by the faintest bits of flesh. And through it all, the crazed child would only still be thinking about why his new friend was so adamant to get rid of him. Why won't anyone talk to me? As suddenly unleashing a blood-curdling scream as his body would mutate and darken, Kenji would devolve back to a giant dark mass of blood, rising from the ground and growing as it would begin to take on the appearance of some kind of hand. What the? Oh crap! He's being weird again! And even Vegito, as the size of Kenji would continue to grow and now cast a shadow over him, would begin to panic, thinking his defense might be lowering by whatever mental episode he's going through. But it's making him stronger too! This could be bad! Look at this! As once you would get a clear view of Kenji and what he had morphed into, towering completely over Vegito, making him look like a mere ant, Kenji's body would become 3 distinct structures, with his 2 eyes overgrown on either side of a giant clawed hand, complete with a mouth in its palm and a drooling long tongue. And within that mouth, Kenji would be muttering, You are just like the rest, so you will disappear too. What? And just as the odd child would say this yet again, his blood-formed limbs would approach with such speed they would catch Vegito off once more, instantly wrapping around his neck before... Wait a second! Before in an instant he would be pulled with such intensity and G-force, he would be forced to emulate Kenji as his own face would deform. And the end result of this sudden pull would be seeing the God Killer tossed far into the sky, as Kenji's monstrous form would just look on from below. I gotta end this soon! He'll only get stronger! And as the demonic Saiyan's body would move up uncontrollably, he would already be anticipating his next move, deciding to now get this over with sooner rather than later. What? You've got to be kidding me! But unfortunately, when Vegito would eventually open his eyes again, he would once more be coated in the shadow of something large. Again! And perhaps predictably, it would be Kenji's giant blood hand once more, but now even larger and stretched all the way up from the ground and right on top of the God Killer, ready to pounce. And pounce it would, as with insane force it would come crashing down, swatting Vegito like a mere fly, while creating a truly seismic explosion all within the sector. And as all would be said and done, the bloody hand, still dripping, would ease off and get off of Vegito's body. Down at Kenji's feet and arm, it would return, and with it, return the Emperor back to his humanoid shape. As finally smiling again, he would ominously reveal, well, that's step 1 done. You're almost on your way out of here now, mister. Be happy. But back with Vegito, happiness wouldn't exactly be the first description we would have. As groaning with pain, strewn across the rocky crater his body had been compressed into, he would comment, I was right. That kid can alter his strength depending how upset he gets. I got to take my chance now while he's still smiling. But as the God Killer would formulate a plan, as he would casually look around at his surroundings, he would soon notice that within this crater, he wasn't exactly alone. What on earth? As quickly getting up under the shallow surface of the ground, all around him would be several skeletal remains. Skulls, rib cages, bones and more, all around him, with not a hint of flesh on them, as if they had been there for millennia. And as Vegito in confusion would look closer at such examples, he would think, all these skulls! Who the hell used to live here before this kid? Was there another species before the demons in the demon realm? Leading him to then grab onto one of the strange skulls on the ground for closer inspection. And as he would feel around with his fingers and notice the 2 adorning horns as well, he would soon realize exactly what this was, as he would comment, no, these are just old demons. So the kid wasn't lying. There did used to be others here. But why? Why are they all dead and buried, while he's still here? And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,500 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video and see just what insane turn of events happens next in yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.